Hello and welcome to Firewatch, the actual release. I did a couple videos on the pre-release, and it was a lot of fun, and they've added a bunch of new stuff in here, and a little prologue, basically, explaining the situation. So, I tried a little bit of it. I didn't want to spoil anything, really, for myself, so yeah, we'll see what's going on. I know a little bit about Julia, so I mean, unless you didn't see the pre-release, you don't really know anything about Julia, but we do. So, and it's kind of sad, sadly. I am kind of curious though how Henry ended up getting into this situation. Alright. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. So technically I was about 25 years off when I mentioned about the 1950s thing. You see Julia. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grade students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. So what's your, major? You're pretty. Let's try that one. You slur the word major and it smells like Coors. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says, and I'm a professor. Cool, you replied. What's yours, she asked. She sniffs the air. Toxicology? Was that a burn, you ask? She says definitely. You worry that she hurt your feelings. She asks you if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. That's kind of romantic, I guess. I mean, in the best kind of situation. Oh no. Hopefully that backpack meat doesn't give a symbolic meaning. So, clearly this must be my truck. What's over here, though? I'm kind of curious. Oh, that's not even the doorway. Is there even a way into this thing? I want to see. Oh, the controls are a little sensitive, I must say that. Guess there's nothing in here. And by the sound of the dramatic music, I don't feel like this is gonna go well. Load gear, okay. So, I literally... Why couldn't I just put that in the passenger seat? You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about everywhere or anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia's in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. You pick up the beagle and she names him Bucket. You adopt the Shepherd and name him Mayhem. I'm gonna go with her in this situation, because usually they get their way anyways. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. 1990 or 1979. You talk. Oh my God! You talk out on the deck. It's summer. 9:30 p.m. and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I had a couple little idiots. That'd be pretty good. One day, why rush? That'd be pretty good. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say, she's absolutely right. Well, that explains the mountain scene. Alright. So there's a map. Not recommended for inexperienced hikers. Oh no. Oh, it just doesn't happen here? Because there's some that happens to her, and it was never explained why. 1980, it's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call, you're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You ignore her, you get mad. Oh, those are both really shitty choices. Just ignore her, I guess that's the better thing to do. You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold onto a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. 1981, Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man. You frolic like Victoria's Secret model. Pose like He-Man, obviously. You look awesome. I bet I do. Such a beautiful scene, I must say. This game really... It's got some really freaking vibrant colors. At least you can run still in here. 2 forks. Fire lookout. Okay, so that's my obvious area. So it's kind of a tutorial area too if you've never played this game. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy a walking bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Oh shit. Bucket gets kicked. But fuck. The dog. Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she's stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away. You beat his goddamn face in. I have a feeling she's going to have an attack. So you try to scare him away because it'd probably take... You reach in your pocket like you got a gun and threaten to kill him. You manage to scare all three of... You manage to scare all three of you. Wait, you managed to scare all three of you. Okay, never mind. He runs away. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay, you don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut. 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job. Agree if she commutes back and forth. Oh. Okay, agree. You ask if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'd be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if that's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. Well, I still want to keep connection. I mean, 1985, Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make... No, we're gonna find a thing about this. After seeing multiple doctors, and having many tests that... God damn it, I really need to focus on talking. They are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. This is where it's getting depressing. Because, oh, that's nice. I gotta blur that out. Okay. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because she gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. 1987, Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and you're unborn child little idiots. The other day, you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family they are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. God damn, this is getting really dark. 1988, you spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weeks, oh my god. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care at home. It sits with you for a couple of months. You decide to move in. You determined to take care of herself by your own. That's what I would do. There's a back path. I can go forward and I can go back. I guess I should go forward. Ah, it's gone so dark. There's a... what is that, an elk? Oh yeah, it is. It's like a, yeah, a little deer. Alright. It's impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college baseball in the winter, drinking then too. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. You put a chair in front of the bedroom door. You trust that she sleeps like a rock. Fuck. That'd be a really bad decision. I'd hope that she'd sleep her like a rock. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Saint. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 a.m. a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. 1989, one day you're stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow a .10 and are taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you can tell your sister-in-law, Susan. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia's coming to live with them. You don't argue, you say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. Ah. I had a couple people tell me that this was pretty good, and they're not lying. We haven't played that much yet. Oh, this is the beginning. Ah, this is the beginning. Alright, so... oh, I just knocked my microphone. I'm sorry, guys, if you heard that. So, this is the beginning of it, I guess. I mean, obviously, I'll replay through it if you guys have not seen the pre-release film I've done. Because there might be stuff that's, you know, different. But, we'll see. Oh, he still slaps the button. That's the same.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Hello. Hello?
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I... sleep? Forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
You're rebelling against your mother.
You're probably just rebelling against a mom who wishes you had given her grandkids, by the sound of your voice, at least 15 years ago. You come out here and it really grinds her gears and you love it. Can I sleep now?
Well, She also says I fuck immature men, but in my defense, who wouldn't want a 28-year-old with ambition and energy and some fire in his belly in bed?
Me, I'm going now.
Just a second, now it's my turn.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see, I don't know anything about you. I say you got fired from your job and have finally decided to write your novel. That's the sort of bullshit reason you'll find a man out in the woods.
Good night.
Welcome to the job.
Okay. So, day one. I mean, which we've seen, but...
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Alright.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of
I
commission
wanted
for
to
a day
put
or
that
two.
back,
But
actually.
now that you're up, let
There
me
you go.
quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing.
Oh, there's the
you,
20-sided die they
use
were
this
talking
to-
about.
Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Fuck. No, I wanted to put that back. Let me put the die back. Could I...
Fucking fireworks?
Could I... Fuck. Apparently I can't. I just want to put this... Okay.
I need you to confirm. Do you see them?
Yeah, I see the firework. Yep, right there. Yep.
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop
Could
them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
Could I, Okay.
I'm not
Really
really a
into
disciplinarian
discipline.
type of guy.
Well, make him knock it off without smoking a joint with him, okay?
Sure, all right.
Good. Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is
I thought it was a medical box.
1234. It's actually that for all of them.
Okay. Smart.
Shut up.
I figured I'll try some different options too while I, with, the other watchtowers. Just see what type of response I can get out of them. Alright, so now that I know about the run feature right now, I can go and get this done quicker. I think the fireworks were up here, weren't they? I could have swore... Pretty sure this way, so... I'm just gonna go by my gut feeling at this point. Oh, man. So, yeah. Pretty beautiful place. Yeah, this is the right place I'm going. Okay. 1, 2, 3, oh, 3, no, 3, and then 4, and then we'll open it up. And then this is when I'll start copying the map information, because this is gonna be probably important. Like, very important. I'll just keep it for now. Okay. Okay. So, granola and a burr. Or, rope, I mean. Okay. I can eat it. I mean, I don't know why I can't just hold on to it, but that's here nor there. So the fireworks coming from this direction. I'm pretty sure the rope let off is like right down this hill. No, it's right there. Yeah, that's right. Off to see the wizard. The wonderful firework wizard. I don't know. Just trying to get some, I don't know, conversation or something while I wait to get all the way over there. Because surprisingly, this map is pretty big, and it actually takes a little bit of time to get over to the objective. And it's... Yep, snap. Sorry if I'm ruining anything for people, but I've already seen it, so... I'm trying my best not to ruin anything for you guys. But after episode 2, then everything will be new to me. Or to me, to baby.
Hey.
What the hell's wrong with you?
My rope snapped coming down the shale slide.
You didn't break anything, did you?
No, I think I'll make it.
Well, be careful for Christ's
No, he's dying. There's nothing you can do. You're a dead man. Also, right here is an area that I'd like to show if you people have not seen it yet. Look at that majestic creature right there. Majestic raccoon.
There's a critter out here. A raccoon.
Play that thing. Look at that thing.
I'm whispering.
Because you're whispering.
Look at that thing.
Pears!
What an
Yes!
asshole.
What the hell?
What the hell?
I'm doing a crossword and I figured out the theme. It's homonyms. Pears, pears, pears. The clue was couples peeling fruit.
You
Anyway,
ruined the moment.
Hope you're having a good afternoon.
Yeah, I was. Until you just ruined, you know... You just ruined that moment. Alright. So, there's obviously the clue. I don't remember where the fireworks were, but, we're gonna go down here. And through the forest. I might have to turn down some of these things, because it doesn't seem to be that optimized. Either that or it's my computer. I'm gonna pick up the boombox. Good drunks. Quit the fireworks.
Fucking cool it with the fireworks.
Please just put it down.
I know you're lighting them.
I know you guys are setting up bottle rockets out here, okay?
Thank you. Now leave us alone. You're a creep. Total creep. Go get a girlfriend, creep. Can we just get out of here? Ew, totally. You're gross. You're just some sad man out in the woods.
You know, fuck you. I was gonna let your boombox stay, but you, fuck you. Asshole. And so I guess they did run behind the rocks. So, find a way back to the
Hey,
lookout.
Okay?
I hope they drown. It's done.
Well, that's ominous.
Hopefully there won't be any more trouble.
Good. Thanks for going down there.
Alright. So, actually, it's pretty late. I wanted to get the very first episode out. The next one will be longer, trust me. But, that's basically all I could do for this episode. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure if you like the series or anything else like great, consider liking, sharing, subscribing, or sharing it with a friend. All that will help out the channel greatly, and I would appreciate it a ton. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in where else I make. So, see ya, guys.